He guided that in with the left-hand front right around the top of the square.
Sometimes there's just not a bad pass. Atlanta team who's well rested. They came to Milwaukee immediately after they played Detroit, so they've been sitting in Milwaukee.
Giannis wanted a foul call on the bump. I thought Gallinari played in legally, denying the penetration.
Gallinari quarter.
Oh, he's rubbing the bottom of his shoe, Lisa.
What's that mean?
He wants to shoot the ball.
Advantage. Chris Middleton.
Boy, he's taking John Collins to school off the dribble. Well, once again, see that risk.
Had the 17 points here in the first quarter. Trae Young, that lob play to Capella. That's their 5 shooting. Made that 3-point shot at the end of the first quarter. 4 minutes to play here in the third. Looks it off.
Only team in the league, Lisa, that is in the top 5 offensively and bottom 5 on defense. The Bucks are exploiting that. Nice speed.
38.
Man. And again, you know, 13 for 19 or whatever it was last night. 13 for 20 tonight.
Trae Young looks it off. Capella finishes it.
Jumper for Cash Money Middleton.
21 points for number 22. Young picking it up, finding Hunter. That's an 11.
Struggling in the game, but fortunately for his team, they won. They picked it up for him. Jeremy Grant gets that first one to go.
Look out below. Already with 7 as the free throw falls. Pistons lead 11 to 10. Hawks inside, a bounce from Trae.
Blocker out of the picture right there.
Yes, sir. Foul just now on Cade. Lob to Capella. Dunks it, launches. Off iron to Collins. Collins from Trae.
Assist on good penetration and court vision.
Jeremy Grant with 10. Pistons lead by 1. Bogdanovich to the basket. Atlanta 54. Trae Young flies down the lane. DeLon Wright will drive it and scoop it and score.
A lot of game left. Marvin Bagley will start in the middle this third quarter in place of Isaiah Stewart. That's where all that length and the 6'11" with some jumping ability really helps as an offensive rebounder. Bagley got that thing the moment it came off the rim.
That's it. Dishes to Cade Cunningham. Here's a long gun. It won't go. Rebound slapped outside by Trae Young. Looks way up the court for Bogdanovich. And he scores it. You can Ford dealers.
Easy Plan trade-in customers and returning lessees can lease a 2022 F-150 for only $249 a month for 24 months. Only at your
best on Hunter there. Can't quite do it.
Trae Young triggers, gets it back, and a screen from Hunter. Here's a lob, and Capella 50 seconds left in overtime. Pistons up 6. Hunter for 3.
Trae Young will inbound, had 39 points last night, as Chris said, was 6 for 6 in the fourth quarter, including 4 of 4 from three-point land, and that's what they're going to do. Kuzma now on Trae Young. Skip pass, Herter in the corner. Bogdanovich. Young trying to buy that foul. Now Capella with the left. Got to think about this as Gafford's back at the scores table. Clint Capella's back in with Trae Young. Hunter off to the great start. His one dribble. Blow it down, hang in the air. It doesn't get the roll. Gafford keeps it alive, and now Capella has it. Under a minute to play. Gallinari for 3.
Angle roll that at the hoop, even Capella, and turn that into a lob to Gaff.
5th assist already for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Hunter, had that great first tap. On Young. Bogdanovich steps back for 3. This time it's short. Offensive rebound for Wright. Scramble mode, Hunter's 3. Now it's Satoransky on Collins.
Double figures in rebounds and points at 17.9. And on the boards, he's tied for 5th in the league at 11.6. He's had a solid year. Hunter.
That's there by Levine.
Meanwhile, Hawks attack with Trae at the top. Nice bounce pass out of the double. Luch. Now Green tries to reverse. Not much luck with that one either. Trae on the run to Herter. And Kevin draws the double. Green again. The featured shooter finally gets one to go. It's a 3 from the corner.
When you talk about DeMar DeRozan, his shooting, you know, how he scores.
He's got the best two-point percentage of the mid-range in the NBA. It's 52% for the year. Herter. Dak to the step back. And there's Clint gobbling up another rebound.
That was good defense by Kevin Herter. Didn't give Levine anything there.
And the lob. Dick to the baseline. And Capella stretching high to claim another board, his 8th. Herter in transition. Good. We know what he can do in this building. These two teams played a 4 overtime game here a couple of years ago. Levine had 47 in that one. Here is Herter. Kevin in tight to Hawks build the lead back to 2. DeRozan tried to go to a cutting Vucevic. Not available. Behind the back from Trae to Kevin. He hangs and hit. No, it rims out. Rebound Capella.
More good defense here. The Hawks just keep the pressure on.
Gallo steps into the 3-ball. At only 35 all season coming in.
And that's a big 3.
108 to 102. The Bulls 14th 3 of the night. Capella. Trae driving, stops the line, surrounded to the wing, and Bogdanovich. Yes! Trae underneath to Hunter and lays it in.
To White cut to the basket, and he gets 2.
Good job. Take a look at Rob Williams. That throws Capella as Atlanta comes back for the easy bucket.
Right with the miss. Tied at 14. Oh.
Marcus Smart with 12. Capella inside. Capella. 2 on the board at the half. They've scored just 7th in this 3rd quarter. Bogdanovich left open. Knocks it down. Surge going. Tatum sitting on 33. Turns it over. First turnover of the 2nd half for Boston. Bogdanovich for 3. And that one's in. Atlanta's on their way back to Atlanta. They have a game Thursday against Chicago. That is a makeup game. Chicago, when they went through there,
Didn't look very comfortable in taking that shot.
Scotty came coming off a 28-point effort last night, a career best in Charlotte. Gallinari.
Pressure, and we have to look to be aggressive against their defense, which they're doing so far.
Inside the defense is Hunter, and he lays it in.
Because they held the ball way too long.
And he just said to Thad, my fault. Trae in the paint. Lob. And a Chicago. Siakam's had such an interesting time of it. Nick Nurse, his head coach, thought he should have been on the All-Star team. Like his teammate Van Vliet giving. Birch tried a push shot. Hawks up 1 and with the basketball. Trae to Herter. Corner 3.
Do not like guarding the pick and roll. They don't switch or help off the pick and roll.
Catch and shoot for Bogey. The offensive rebound. Tipped out and the Hawks control. Trae. Lobbing. Capella dunking.
It's 4 fouls. Just don't make much sense to put a guy with 4 fouls and tall guy who can't guard him off the dribble.
Lob again to Capella. And the 25-point deficit now, and the Hawks are looking for more. Trae. Another lob to Capella. Under 3 to play, 3rd quarter. Another lob. I mean, Siakam turns it over. Hawks on the push. Trae finds Hunter for the jam.
The Bulls dealing with injury, whether it's COVID issues, actual injuries, just trying to get a little bit healthier, and I imagine that time off really helped. Young to Capella is still.
It can pop. Yeah. His physical presence is needed.
High flyer too, right? Energy plays. Young, what a pass to Okongwu. The hook is good. A couple of the Bulls had shots during that possession. Passed up on him. Herter misses a quick three, and it's run down by Okongwu. Bulls trying to get matched up.
Oh. Yeah,
nobody found Herter.
He's got 4 shots in the perimeter, nothing on the inside.
Trae Young misses.
I'd like to see him get in the paint.
Young, the floater, lobs it up there for Capella.
Free throw line 12 times tonight, 10 of 12, 83%. Atlanta's only got their 7.
10 of those attempts in this quarter. Wow, Capella got loose from Vucevic. Halftime live coming up next with the whole crew. Jason, Kendall, and Will. Glad to be talking with the boys again. Young, the lob. Capella.
There it is. There it is.
Into double figures goes Zach LaVine. He's got 11. Only 8 shots tonight. He's not forcing it. Good defense by Vucevic. Just Capella has really strong step back. LaVine around and out and touched every part of the top of the iron. Young to Bogdanovich in the pocket. Smooth in the corner, and the Bulls regain the lead just like that. We've had 4 lead changes in the last few minutes.
It's about defense.
Young to Gallinari for the jam.
Bulls have made their last 4 shots.
Back up by 8. Bogdanovich over to Sumu.
The toss in to Gallinari. Only 5 seconds on the shot clock.
And the Sox, they gave Trae a lot of room there.
Here's Gallo. And then Harris misses. Kevin Herter. Trae to the basket. Now finds Bogdanovich. Corner 3.
Up again, kind of a funny shot there, but a guy who's been playing very well.
Oh, comeback Franz. Trae's done that to a lot of guys. Bogdanovich with another, chases him out there. Trae. Good coverage by Carter, but it did leave an alleyway. Trae. Hunter moves in. Easy ball to Trae. Capella, beautiful feed from Trae Young. Hunter. The fade, in and out. Clint Capella, his first rebound. Ahead to Hunter. Herter hits the throw.
Because Kevin Love walked right into that 3.
Trae gets in the paint, finds the open Hunter from the
there.
26-24, Trae working on Rondo. Into the paint, wrap around to Capella for the jam.
Oh, Trae does
that year as he was down with a pretty severe knee injury, but he has been outstanding. Hunter. Oh, I thought he was going to.
Cavaliers in this quarter cannot stop the Hawks.
Trae with the bounce to Capella.
Lane getting the defense to commit, and then Mobley working the baseline gets it to go.
I've got Mobley for 4 dunks here in the 3rd quarter. Gallo, deep 3. Here's Trae. Hunter lays it in. Trae hooks it back. Hunter secures the ball. Let's go the 3.
Bucket. Good patience, execution, good shot.
Gallinari making his 2nd start of the season for the Hawks. In the corner, that's DeAndre not being selfless enough.
Right.
Juan Wright checking into the ball game along with Okongwu. Young over to Hunter, and Hunter to Williams. Playing with his food out front. Young on the blow by. Okongwu inside off glass. Jason Tatum still haven't found their rhythm offensively in this basketball game. A combined 4 for 15. And calling for Bogdanovich. Gets it back off the handoff. Shot clock down to 8. Williams switches on to Young. Little pick and pop with Gallinari. Good. 7-point lead for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, little show and go. Boy, that is slick. Counted.
They're long, they're athletic, they're all individually good defensive players. You want to know why they're dominating, that's why.
Herder with a nice mid-range jump shot.
The adjustment, 22-4 run by the Celtics.
Trae Young got to the elbow, kicks it out to the corner. Bogdanovich, he has been on a shot to her.
Great read. You now have got to run him off the three-point line. That's a great adjustment.
Capella up high.
Wow, Trae Young. Everybody talking they're the best duo. Well, Joel Embiid, and obviously with some big contributions from other guys. Joel Embiid has the Celtics at 34-2.
Starting role.
Yeah, well, hey, somebody's got to score the points now, and he's going to get more opportunities.
Coming off 18 against Cleveland. And the other's 9.
Well, like I've said before, Doug knows how to find shots. He could probably get a few more threes every game if his teammates found him. That's Capella. The ball's over the top to Keita Bates-Diop. But since he sags off of him, Zach Collins makes him pay with that jump shot for your all-state mayhem moment. Odds win that time.
Primo guarded by Young. Looks inside. Young takes it away from him. And the big time 10 of 14 from 3. That's 71%.
Yeah, I was about to say, just continue to shoot the 3-ball, please. Well, now I like it.
Embry gave it to the rookie from Alabama, and unfortunately Primo couldn't hit that one.
Unselfish play there from Doug, but I like him taking that shot.
Yeah, he hit his first 3. So the Spurs are taking advantage of their defense. It's been a little leaky.
Yeah, well, right now they're not the Atlanta Hawks that everybody saw in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Saves that one, and then tightrope it. There's McDermott on skates right now. Oh, finds Herder.
Definitely not an easy thing to do.
Walker turns it over. Hawks bring it back. Bogdanovich for 3. Jakob Poeltl answers with a 2 the other way.
It's an easy, so casual jump hook in there. Great feed from Trae Jones.
Point game.
Well, he just had a humongous night, and he's applied a ton of pressure to
going against one of his former teams tonight.
Well, he ought to know the plays at least. But this Atlanta team, I think is going to play really capable of doing that. And in time, you just expect him to continue to grow and get better.
He had his 5th 20-point game on Sunday night in Cleveland. Remember, the Pacers got off to a great start. They had played a lot of close games. They either win big or lose big.
Yeah, but they've had, as you heard earlier, as a matter of fact, you said, they're having trouble finding consistency. And they play you at a different tempo. They play a lot harder than they did as Goga gets a basket and Stevenson gets an assist.
Pacers down 7-4. Hunter has missed.
So that's part and parcel to this. But this wasn't done without any of those kind of considerations. This is what needed to be done for the better of the franchise, and particularly the basketball.
Right when the season started.
Oh, of course.
After last year's disappointing 34-38 season, you've had injuries, all those kinds of things. You were hoping that you weren't.
Craig tried to drive in there. I'm like, everybody's going to be waiting on you.
Nearing the halfway point of quarter number 1. State Farm Arena in Atlanta. They lob it up, throwing it down as Collins. A beast on the glass. Couple of rebounds there for Taylor. Couple of missed shots. Indiana shooting 39% as Torrey Craig badly missed that shot, rebounded by Capella. Pacers just 2 of 14 from 3-point range, and that's DeAndre Hunter.
Most consecutive games for playing, and he was as consistent of a performer as anybody that the Pacers had on the floor. And if he wasn't the most, he's very good. They just missed this.
Batase hit the 3. Craig the rebound follow. It's an 18-point Hawks lead. Bogdanovich.
Young has Powell on him on the switch. Tries to go behind the back. Bullock helps. And Young, somehow got that to Hunter. And he gets a layup. That was an ugly possession for 3. In and out for Doncic, who's 2 for 7. His first 3-point try. Herder catch and shoot. Got it for 3. Scorer right now in the game with 10. And we're tied at 15. Here's Young. Great look that time to Collins. What a pass by. We've had to do it different each place that he's been, whether it was Milwaukee, Brooklyn, or here in Dallas. Collins again with the layup from Trae Young. Doncic Brunson with 15 points. Oh, Trae Young, what an incredible. So you're not in bad shape. Under a minute to go here in the half. Young with a pass to Capella. Here's Trae Young trying to drive on Green. Defenders don't bite. Great pass, though, by Young.
Possessions. Burke has either scored or created a great quality shot. What a luxury for Dallas to have.
Great pass again, and then John Collier. We were tied once earlier in the quarter. Otherwise, Atlanta hasn't led since late in the first. Young to Collins for enough.
Right on the money. And Dallas right back into the zone. That's been very effective down the stretch here.
Doncic will go to the All-Star game.
Absolutely phenomenal signing by the Mavericks.
That was a 2. He's got 10 points here in the 4th.
Plenty of space and time to get his shot off. Capella sets that screen, rolls. Games of last season, and then 6 games into the Eastern Conference Finals against Milwaukee before losing. Slow start this year is Collins. Raptors on a 7-0 Jack. Yeah, they're shooting 42% from 3. These teams got 23 now. Van Vliet, Siakam.
Chris Paul gives it up. Jay Crowder. No. And there's Capella. Hunter. And lays it. Air ball.
With where their guards are able to get to on pick and roll. They're getting into good spots, getting themselves and their teammates good shots.
Herder dribbles into one. Nice. Young with some traffic around him. Bridges and then Crowder. Bogdanovich with Booker on a tough shot.
It doesn't matter, like you said.
Westbrook is not going to challenge that. He's
that.
Challenge that.
What that play was the reverse chair pull. And the Lakers go up 9-4. There is no LeBron today. There won't be a LeBron sighting today. He's gone back to Los Angeles to look at that bulky knee. Collins.
Very nice move, touch, and stroke. You remember in high school, he started off as a guard and just grew to be 6'10", 7.
Bradley, nice cut.
John Collins got caught there in no man's land. He's guarding Stanley Johnson, who I wouldn't say is a knockdown shooter, so I would like to see John in.
For Monk, his 3rd of the game.
Monk can shoot the ball. One thing for sure, to make no mistake. And like Ben said, you don't want to get this guy going.
John.
Man, he is so talented. So talented.
So, Bob, that just tells me Trae needs to continue to drive.
Yes. Underneath the D. Herder with it. Behind the back. AD.
Oh, man, that one came off the rim hard.
Ahead is Capella. Good find by Trae.
I'd like to see Kev maybe top lock him.
Yeah.
And now make him fight to have to work to get up over the top of the screen or use another option.
Live with that by Russell Westbrook.
2-point Laker advantage. Carmelo's getting ready to come back in. Chatting with Frank Vogel. A lob finds Davis.
That was a bad shot by Carmelo.
Trae stops. To the corner, Lou. Sidestep 3. 14-1-13. 4:42 ticking down at State Farm. High drama in downtown Atlanta. Here's Onyeka. They kill him again. And the Lakers have tied it at 116.
I mean, that says a lot about Stanley Johnson, who has earned his way on this team and late in the game.
Oh, my goodness!
And Capella's back there. So their defense on the ball is not very good. You can drive these guys, but they really rely on the last line of defense.
Collins going to take it.
These minutes that he's out there.
Shooter play for the Hawks.
Yes. But here comes the first unit. Most of the guys are back, except for Clint Capella.
You can see Brown, and that was Herder who got a piece of that from behind. Young, long pass up, quick shot from the Clinton. Collins crossed the lane.
Collins has been shooting extremely well from beyond the arc, especially in December, 50%. So I like that strong contest, but then not able to convert on the other end.
Oh, Clint Capella. Numbers in the building, but many more fans as well. And look at him here guarding Trae.
When you grow up in a small town, 4 hours is close.
Right.
Just so you understand.
Home state.
He feels that home cooking, that comfort.
Back-to-back threes for Davion. Kings up by 4. Hunter as Harrison Barnes misses the 15-footer.
Well, that's what you need to do if you're an opponent of his. You need to make sure that you're attacking him every single time down the floor on defense because you're making
16 as Trae Young inbounds it to Clint Capella. Capella on the inside just moves. Yeah, 2 on the shot clock. Davion. Here comes Trae. Hawks with 35 points this quarter. The largest Atlanta lead. And another turnover, 6 for the Kings. Oh, get that shot out. Bagley trying to answer back.
And that's not the high percentage shot you're looking for. No ball movement. You can get that shot anytime during the offense. So you've got to make sure you move it, especially when they're going on a run.
Tyrese, look away to Marvin Bagley, too high. And another wasted possession for the Kings as Kevin Herder, Philly, they're going to tour to Liberty Bell and look at some of the history in Philadelphia. He says these guys hang out, though. You know, off the court, these guys hang out. As John Collins.
Hornets, if they win today, they'll go 4-0 on the week. They've had great performances by Miles Bridges and Terry Rozier. Now, if the Hawks happen to win, the man just throws. Miles Bridges with his right hand.
A lot of defenders overcommit to the left hand. Bridges comfortable going back right.
Hunt for Hornets first-round picks, and LaMelo and Kelly Oubre on the floor. Hunter. Great vision by Trae Young.
Capella could even get his hands up.
Capella was getting flashbacks. Yeah. Gallinari left him open at the bench.
Pause Capella defensively and goes to the jump shot.
That's one of those instances by Clint. You know, it's good defense. He squared up. See the long pass.
Underneath, Hunter.
But
that was odd. We'll try to find out what happens. Rose had it blocked, and it's tipped by Collins to Trae. The Hawks are running. Trae in the bounce. Blue to the basket. Good!
Dallas scoring by the Hawks. 5 players already with at least 5 points.
Lob to Collins. John turns and fires. Trae's got the ball in his hands, draws 2 defenders, finds Herder. Long 3, moves in. Goes to the fade and bricked it. Trae's got it. Gabe behind him to Hunter, lay in, good.
12 Miami Heat turnovers.
11-point lead. Trae moves in, draws the defense, and right buries the... Kevin Herder into Clint to Trae. Lob to...
What a play!
Got it!
What a play!
About they force turnovers and then defend. If we defend, we give our chance. I know it's every team, but we can defend at a high level. We have to do that.
Kevin Herder, corner 3.
In a row. He is always on balance. I mean, you saw the nice little crossover there on Herder.
Boy, look at Williams. Yes. Right around Middleton this season. Slashing the other way, Young. Young will drive with the finish. Hey. Wow, what a beautiful
12 points for the reigning finals MVP.
That's all the league needs, right? For him to find the mid-range game now with everything else. And here's look at this.
What happens when you make shots like that now? You can have dribble penetration drives like that if you're Giannis.
Collins, 3.
Middleton with another steal here in this first half.
Atlanta has never led. Bucks lead has been as high as 11. Both teams showing fire here in the 16th with losing home records this year. Detroit, Orlando, the Spurs. Oklahoma City, Houston, and the Atlanta Hawks looking for a win tonight against the
Scary game for Milwaukee because you're allowing Atlanta just to hang around. Look for a three here for Trae Young.
Young get going. Young is averaging 27 a game. Right three. Finds guys on him too.
Smart decision here. The switch with Connaughton guarding Young.
Young stays on him. Shot clock at 3. Young throws inside. Switch on defense. Now they go back to Hill on Young. Shot clock down to 6. Under a drive and
Here's Fournier defended by Young into the paint.
Yeah, good hands by Young with the strip.
Now Young with the lead pass and away with it.
Mitchell Young, 4 rebounds to go with the 27 points.
Nice crossover dribble by Young, and then the feed of the paint.
To begin this second half. Vince, what do you think? What's your take on what you're seeing here in this first half?
But I like what he said. More of a sense of urgency. Everybody
leaves it short.
And sometimes he will settle for that jump shot when he has the ability to beat guys off the dribble. So you just want to play solid defense.
Lob, JC.
You know, late in the game, in the playoffs, we saw they got into Julius and just made him uncomfortable.
Trae to Gallo. 3. Cuts it in half.